God said it's your time to shine. God said it's your time to shine. And he showed me the word victorious. Victory is right around the corner for many of you guys, and it's your time to shine. It is your time to shine. Don't let any type of like minor setbacks or, starting from the beginning when it comes to something, don't let that get to you. Okay, oftentimes we're so focused on where we want to be and where we feel we could be, and we're so focused on wanting more, we don't even notice how far we've truly come. And just because you have a minor setback, which is not really a setback, but just because you have to start over does not necessarily mean that you're starting from the beginning, because you're not starting from the beginning. Starting over does not always mean you're starting from the beginning. Starting over means a reset. A reset is what is needed. It means a new beginning. You're not starting from the beginning because you're not starting from where you were. So you're not starting from the beginning. You're starting a new beginning, which means that you're on a new level, a new chapter in your life. Anytime you go into a new level or a new chapter of your life, you're starting over. Similar to a video game. You play a video game, you start at level 1. That's the very beginning. But once you get to level 2 of the video game, or once you get to like level 3 of the video game, you may have to restart that level, but you may not go all the way to square 1 to level 1. You get what I'm saying? You're starting back at level 2. So you may be restarting over and over and over and over again, but you're not starting from the beginning. It's just a reset. It's just a reset. The enemy will try to make us think that we're starting from the very beginning, and that because we're delayed a little bit, we're denied, and we're starting from the very beginning. And that's not true. That's not true, because you're not where you used to be. Your mentality is not where you used to be. Okay? You're not around the same people you used to be around. You're not repeating specific things that you did from the very beginning. You're not clueless about what you were clueless about from the very beginning. You have to understand that along your journey, you gained wisdom, you gained knowledge, and the wisdom and knowledge that you have gained and is what's actually helping you now during this reset. Right? So remember, Jesus grew up in his hometown. He knew his family. He knew people around him. He knew people that came, wherever he was working, because he was a carpenter. So wherever he was working, whether he went to them or they came to him, but he knew of people and he knew of his surroundings. He knew of what he was familiar with. But once his father, our father Abba, trained him and showed him what he needs to do, Jesus upped and left, because he's not going to be honored in his own hometown. So he had to up and leave, which means that he's not starting from the very beginning anymore. He is now starting brand new, but from somewhere else. He is now resetting, but somewhere else. But he is not starting from the very beginning. Right? Now, wherever he's going with new wisdom. He's going with understanding. He's going with purpose. He's going with revelations, right? Same with all the disciples, right? It's similar with you guys. God said just because you have a reset or a little delay does not mean you're starting from the very beginning. You have to understand that every time you go to a new level, you're basically starting over, but at that level. Right? Even if you upgrade in your life, even if let's say you have your breakthrough tomorrow and God blesses you and you're able to finally buy a house, you're still going to be starting over, but in a whole new place. So you're not starting from the very beginning. You're just starting over. You're receiving a reset elsewhere, right? Sometimes we have moments like that where we will receive a moment of a reset. But it does not mean that you're not close to where you need to be. It does not mean you're not going to receive what God has promised you. It does not mean that you're behind. It does not mean you're starting from the very beginning. You're still further ahead. You're just going through a reset. And a reset is also what is needed for us to be able to understand, for us to unlearn certain things and to relearn what God needs us to learn and what God needs us to know. Okay, so I want to give you this confirmation, but God said you are very close and it is time for you to shine. It is time for you to shine. Many of you guys are going to be shining. There is going to be some people that's going to have that overnight breakthrough. It's not everybody. Some of us are going to have that overnight breakthrough, and then some of us are going to have that, okay, we're closer and closer and closer to our breakthrough. It's like God is giving us little breakthroughs along the way, right? And it's like, okay, we're getting closer and closer. And then some of us, it's okay, overnight you woke up and you're like, whoa, this is amazing. You know what I mean? So it's not gonna be like that for everybody. Everyone's walk, everyone's path is different, and everyone's plan is different. It could be a situation where you finally launched your business, okay, and you know you're starting to see little results here and there in your business. Okay, it's starting to grow, and then there's that one night you wake up and it's viral. That's like an example I'm gonna use, right? So I want you to understand that starting over does not mean you're starting from the very beginning. Okay, it just means a reset. And you can definitely have a reset while being on a whole new level. Because some of you guys, you're not on level 1 anymore. Some of you guys are on level 8, level 9. And you're just having a little reset on level 8, level 9. But you're not all the way at level 1 because you're not where you used to be. And how you're going to know is when you reflect back. If you think about the problems you have now and think about the problems you had back then, and you're going to realize they're not the same problems. You're going to also realize your mentality is not the same as back then. You're going to also realize you're not in the same environment. You're not around the same people. That just means that you're definitely not starting from the beginning. So there's no reason to be hard on yourself. Don't let the enemy trick you and make you put yourself down because you feel and you think you're not where you're supposed to be, because you actually are. Okay? As long as you're being obedient to God and you are walking according to his plan, his will for your life, I'm telling you, you're where you need to be and you're going to go further. You're definitely just having a reset moment, but you're not starting over from the very beginning. Okay? I love you guys, and let me tell you something. God said it's your time to shine. It's victorious season, okay? And yeah, I just know that good things are happening for many of his children because I saw some stuff. Okay? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.